You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, Ferdinand the Faithful. In a realm bordered by enchanted forests and mystical mountains, there lived a couple of considerable wealth but no heir to their fortune. As time passed, their riches dwindled. Yet in their moment of greatest need, they were blessed with a son. However, their joy was shadowed by their inability to find a godfather for him, as their misfortune had turned friends and kin alike away. The father, undeterred by the challenge, ventured far and wide in search of a godfather. It was on a dusty road, under the heat of a relentless sun, that he met a beggar. This beggar, poor in possessions but rich in spirit, offered to be the godfather, asking nothing in return but to give the child a name. In the sanctity of the village church, he named the boy Ferdinand the Faithful. The boy Ferdinand grew under the care of his loving parents, displaying an intelligence and wit far beyond his year. Despite his promising qualities, he couldn't help but feel out of place among his peers, especially when they boasted of the lavish gifts their godfathers had bestowed upon them. With a heavy heart, he approached his father, inquiring if his own godfather had left him nothing. His father, with a sigh, retrieved an old, dust-covered key from a hidden drawer and shared the mysterious tale of a palace in the wilderness destined for Ferdinand when he turned 14. Curiosity and the promise of adventure spurred Ferdinand to seek out the palace well before his 14th birthday, only to return home with a heart heavy with disappointment, for the wilderness revealed nothing but his untamed self. On his 14th birthday, armed with hope and the ancient key, Ferdinand ventured once again into the wilderness. This time, his eyes were met with the grandeur of an opulent palace, its spires piercing the sky, hidden from unworthy eyes until now. Inside, he discovered not treasures of gold or jewels but a magnificent white horse, an animal of such purity and grace that it seemed to glow with an inner light. Overjoyed, Ferdinand vowed to seek adventures beyond the known world, riding his newfound companion. Their journey was marked by wonders and trials. A pen, lying abandoned on the road, beckoned to him, its purpose unknown yet seemingly significant. He would later use it to scribe a contract of unbreakable loyalty with a fish he saved from certain death by the lakeside. The grateful fish, in return, gifted him a flute with powers to summon aid from the creatures of the water. Fate intertwined Ferdinand's path with that of a man whose heart was tainted with envy and deceit, known to all as Unfaithful Ferdinand. Their meeting was no accident, for Unfaithful Ferdinand had heard tales of a young man favored by fortune and sought to twist it to his own dark desires. Together, they arrived at an inn where Ferdinand's noble heart won him the affection of a lady of grace and beauty, and through her intervention, an audience with the king. His bravery and kindness did not go unnoticed by the king, who appointed him as a knight, a title that filled Ferdinand with pride yet drew the ire of his envious companion. Unfaithful Ferdinand's machinations led Ferdinand into perilous quests at the king's behest. Yet, with the wisdom of his white horse and the magic of his flute, he overcame giants, enchanted birds, and even the depths of the sea itself to bring back the king's heart's desire and vital documents from the forgotten corners of the palace. Each trial was a testament to Ferdinand's unwavering faithfulness and courage. The darkest hour came when the queen, a sorceress of subtle power and cunning mind, sought to test her most forbidden spell on Ferdinand, egged on by the whispers of Unfaithful Ferdinand. The court watched in horrified fascination as Ferdinand's head was severed and then, through magic dark and ancient, reattached. The king, blinded by pride and the queen's deceptive charm, demanded the spell be cast upon him, only to meet a tragic end. In the wake of the king's demise, the queen's true affections were revealed, and she chose Ferdinand as her consort. However, the story found its truest turn when, upon a ride through the very wilderness where it all began, Ferdinand's loyal steed transformed into a prince, revealing a tale of curses broken and true forms restored through the power of unwavering faithfulness. Ferdinand's journey from a boy with nothing but a key to a king with the kingdom united under his just and kind rule became a legend, a story told across generations. It was a testament to the belief that faithfulness and kindness hold the power to change destinies, uncover the truest forms of magic, and reveal the hearts of men and beasts alike. And so, Ferdinand the Faithful, with his queen, his prince of a horse, and a kingdom filled with tales of magic and wonder, lived a life rich in adventures and soaked in the truest forms of loyalty and love. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.